Well, it says we're live, so we are live. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is an excellent day to celebrate. I love Fridays. They're one of my favorite days of the week, mainly for celebration purposes. We always announce and share the status of any book releases, where they're at, while celebrating the authors. And today I am joined to celebrate with all the authors of The Ultimate Wedding Guide. The book is currently an ebook version as well as print. There are some amazing strategies and everything that you need to know about getting married. For those of you who don't know, engagement season is typically November for Thanksgiving, holidays, everyone's together. Same thing for December, of course, New Year's. And then, of course, we have one of the biggest engagement days in the world, which is Valentine's Day. So we're literally in engagement season right now. And then after that comes the weddings. So it's the perfect time to have a book like this for all you bride and grooms to be. So before I share our bestseller stats with the ladies, because I don't even think they know, I wanted to just take a moment and have them each introduce themselves and just share a little bit about how they're feeling since the book release. So I will start with Beverly. I think you might be muted. You're still muted. So while we're figuring out Beverly's tech issues, let's go to Denise. Good morning, Denise, or afternoon.
Yes, it's afternoon for me. Morning for you, I'm sure. I'm excited. I just bought a bunch of hard copies today, so I'm available for my clients and for events that we're going to be doing. And I'm excited to hear the numbers. I emailed you guys earlier today saying, do we know anything yet? Had to wait. So I'm just really excited.
Well, thank you for being here. Tell the watchers and listeners, what can they look forward to most from your chapter?
From my chapter, so often when I'm meeting with couples, they come to me and they've made all the plans for the wedding and the party and the dress and the food and the venue and all those things. And so by the time they come to me as the officiant, I ask them what their vision is. They share all those details with me. And I say, no, what's your vision for your ceremony? And they have kind of a deer in the headlights look because they haven't really thought about the ceremony themselves. And frequently they'll say, well, that's why we're talking to you. So in my chapter, which is creating unforgettable ceremonies, the journey to I Do, I talk a little bit about the differences in types of weddings and the different types of officiants and things that they can include in it. And, we're really excited. And one of the things that I've done is I've developed an add-on to it that we've actually taken all of that and we've created a guide to creating the wedding ceremony that people can get through me.
Wow. What is your favorite in the sense of when you're performing? What is something that just lights you up every time you do it?
I'm going to use groom and bride for this because it makes sense and I don't want to discriminate, but in this particular case, one of my favorite things is seeing the groom's face when the bride is walking down the aisle. Even if the groom just saw the bride 5 minutes earlier, it's that emotion is still there. The love that is there between them, it's palpable, and it is for me the highlight of my day.
I love that. Any wedding I go to now, I'm going to look at the groom's face. It says it all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about you, Kenya?
Okay. What was the question, Hannah?
Just, how has it been since writing the book? It's been out a couple of weeks now. We're here to celebrate. How are you feeling today?
Oh my goodness. I feel um, I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited. It's like a dream come true, really. I've been a makeup artist for ever since dinosaurs roamed the earth, and actually, I'm really like love it. I love Denise's chapter too because I started officiating like a couple of years ago just for a friend, and then my god kids got married, and I paid for it, so I'm like, we're not paying for nothing that I can't do myself. and I've done a few since then, and I did not know anything about what I was doing. So hearing somebody like Denise, who can help a lot of people like me who can do the weddings but don't really know what we're doing, it's really, really helpful. So I've got the makeup part down pat. I've been doing that for a long time. And so this is just, I feel like it covers everything that people need. I mean, I've been a maid of honor since the 80s. I've been a makeup artist since forever. And there's always something where you're like, God, I wish I knew this, before before the wedding. And so I think it's just really important. I think that it's the biggest day that a lot of people are ever going to experience, and I think it takes away some of that stress and anxiety and maybe regret about what you could have done differently. So I think that's really, really important, and I'm extremely excited. So thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Great. So how are
Great.
you feeling? How do you feel
I
about this
am
book?
super excited. I know that like the ebook was out and stuff, but I have been waiting for the paperback. I just thought that was just like a big accomplishment. And I just think that's so huge. I mean, even just as a woman to be able to say that you've been a part of such a great project with all these great other women. So I'm excited to be able to take this to big bridal shows and show them and, offer not only my services, but like a guide to how they can help themselves and what to expect.
Well, I think it's an extraordinary book. I can't wait to see it at bridal shows and just everywhere.
Yes,
We're
absolutely.
literally going into the season of it. It's pretty exciting. So thank you for sharing. What
Thank
about you,
you.
Miss Callie?
I too am equally excited and was also waiting for the paperback to come out. Just want to physically have something in my hands. I'm excited to, gift that to some of my clients when they book so they can see the whole process, and then also bring it to some bridal shows as well. So I think it was a bit of a surprise for some of my friends and family because they did not know that I was doing this. And so it's kind of like, wow. Really? Is this a joke? No, it's for real.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you are a part of it. How about you, Miss Beverly? I wonder why we can't hear you today. It might be something audio setting on your side. Maybe. Well, so I was a makeup artist for 25 years. I did weddings, and I could tell stories for days. I did it here in Las Vegas and in Los Angeles. I absolutely loved it. I think being a part of someone's special day and story is just a magical moment in itself. I'm with all of you when I say I can't count how many times brides and grooms, or even the maid of honor or the mother of the bride, were like, is there a guide to this? Is there some kind of tool that you have that you give to your clients? And, the answer at that time obviously was no, but what a great idea, right? Just to have that extra help. And I think that's why this book has been so well received. So I think without further ado, it's time to share how well received this book has been. So we hit some great categories for the Ultimate Wedding Guide. So we are bestseller in the Kindle store because all of our books always release in ebook format first. And so what that means to all of you watching is you're going to get your ebook version and your print. So you have one to carry with you in your wedding planning stages and one to sit with in your warm fuzzy blanket. We also hit bestseller in weddings in the Kindle store. We hit bestseller in consumer guides in the Kindle store. We hit bestseller in entrepreneur management, which I think that pertains to all the entrepreneurs who contributed to the book. We also hit top #1 new release in weddings. We hit top 9 in new release in consumer guides. We hit number 16 in new release in entrepreneurship management. And we hit number 76 in new release business and development. Because one thing people don't know is weddings are a business. Every single person who wrote in the book is in the wedding business. So I think these are some really incredible categories and rankings. And so congratulations to all involved. And let's keep that flow going by, like what you ladies are saying, getting it into the rooms of your clients, having these at the bridal shows that you're participating at, having these wherever you go. I think it's a vital tool that people can benefit from. So congratulations to all of you for a wonderful job. Well done. And we can continue to climb the charts. And how we do that is by people who are watching this, our networks, anyone you know who's getting married, send them this link. It's available on Amazon, your favorite retailer. You can grab the book or you can grab it from the author who wrote it and connect with them. So is there anything, ladies, that you would like to share? Just the feelings, I guess, after knowing what categories we just got. I'm going to go to Denise first.
Sorry, mute. I am amazed at the wide breadth of categories that we were in, and hitting the bestseller in all of these different categories. I mean, just be able to say, I am a best-selling author is just a huge thing. We need to all be touting that. But I really am amazed in all the different categories that you guys put this into, that it's more than just this narrow category of weddings. And so it's going to get greater exposure. It is a wonderful tool. I have been so amazed by reading everybody's chapters and blown away. And the fact that it was really bringing in well-being as well, and addressing that and the wellness aspect of it. And people say, what do weddings and wellness have in common? Well, stress, anxiety, all of that, and it helps alleviate all of that. The tools, it was just amazing what got put together. I am honored to be a part of this project.
Thank you for sharing that. It is, because getting married can be stressful. So managing those stress levels and being able to experience the joy of what's going on instead of stressing about it. Did anyone watch Shotgun Wedding? Has anyone seen that movie where the groom is like stressing and he wants everything to be perfect, and the bride is like, I just want to be with you. So one is on one side and one is on the other. So I think you're right. I think that component is huge. What about you, Miss Kenya?
Well, I am blown away. It's also so validating as somebody that has been an entrepreneur for so long. Part of my business is teaching entrepreneurship classes to young people that are on the spectrum or neurodivergent or young adults. And just being an entrepreneur for I don't know how many years, it just feels kind of validating that, like, to be in that category, and something that we all wrote together. And yeah, my mind is kind of blown. So it's extremely validating and exciting, and I'm incredibly grateful. So.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. How about you, Ashley?
I would say that it's just it feels like a great accomplishment. And I'm just super excited to see it happens with all of this. And it's taken us so long to build this and do it and everything, but now it's done and we get to see the exciting part of it. So I'm super excited for all of us.
Mm. The work, like this is where the work really starts though, right? Like
Right?
getting it out there, making sure everyone has one of these in their hands.
Knows about it. Yes.
Yeah, the crafting of it really was impeccable. I think all the chapters just are so spot on. Callie.
I agree with what Ashley said, and everybody really. It's very validating for someone not even thinking that I could ever do this, for this to actually happen. And then a huge thank you and props to you guys with the She Rises studio of how amazing the whole process was and how easy it was. And you were so, easy to get feedback from, and just made it easy for us to do. And so it's an exciting journey.
Well, that makes me happy to hear. Thank you very much. So, ladies, we have a lot to celebrate. Like I said, Fridays is all about celebration. For those watching now who are going to watch the replay, this is the perfect season to give this book as a gift. The women who wrote this book are experts. Connect with them. Their information is in there on how to connect, how they can help you through your wedding experience to make it just the most memorable and less stressful. There's a lot of strategies and tips in there, and you can grab this on Amazon and your favorite retailer on or offline. And we'll continue to celebrate, and let's hit some more categories and some more spaces and places, right? All right, ladies. Thank you. Celebration Friday, the ultimate wedding guide. Congratulations to everyone involved. Job well done. But we're not done. And thank you for joining us. And Beverly, we'll have to get you on and be able to hear you. And this won't be the last one we do for Ultimate Wedding Guide. We have a whole wedding season ahead. So this is just the beginning. Thank you, ladies. And bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.